What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct, guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 2 Chicago. Now guys, this one here, a most anticipated sneaker pickup for me in 2022, hands down. This is the one, guys, that I was waiting on. Had to have this one in the collection. It was a no-brainer. Definitely double up worthy. Had to have it, had to have it. Now let's go ahead and reflect a moment of silence for the OG. Alright, yeah, so that's how I'm feeling about this one. Hey, it is what it is. Now guys, this is the first Air Jordan 2 to release under Michael Jordan's signature line. This was a pioneer sneaker that followed up after the Air Jordan 1. It kind of set the signature line off per se, in a special way by removing the branding, the Nike Swoosh, and giving it that more signature feel, where they started going with the Air Jordan Wing logo that eventually transitioned over to the Jumpman. Now this is more of a luxury sneaker per se in terms of its time, being that the sneaker was initially made in Italy. This was well before the China production days, and the designers were just branching out to try something new. Now, fun fact, guys, the Air Jordan 2 has not always been anywhere on my radar at all. It was actually the worst Air Jordan signature shoe silhouette to ever graze my presence, to be honest. In terms of 1 through 14, which are the most popular sneakers, the ones that Jordan wore on court. However, over the years, I've grown to love this silhouette and pay the well due respect to the silhouette. So long story short, glad to have this one in the collection. Comment below, let me know if you guys went after this sneaker or not, or if you passed on this one, you're not feeling twos, or if this was actually your first two because you have an Air Jordan collection and you're missing a two. And hey, this was your opportunity to get one of the best twos ever made, and OG at that. So you put this one in your collection as the first pair. Comment below. As you know, I like to get you guys' thoughts, takes, and opinions on this. And as you know, I'm always in the comments responding. However, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, before we dive into the video, I do want to give a big shout out to my guy, Peanut, man. Peanut came through for your boy with the alley-oop assist on this one. I greatly appreciate it, my guy. I also want to give a big shout out to Bay, because Bay came through as well for the double up on this one for your boy, man. I greatly appreciate those two people, special people in my life, man, that really do assist with me getting some of the sneakers that I get, especially when they don't rock with my accounts, which I took big L's across the board. So yeah, man, blessed to have them in my life, man. I appreciate y'all 1000%. However, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, the pair that I will be reviewing today did cop this one as City Gear, so big up City Gear for the W on this one. And like I mentioned, I did double up on this one, so I do want to give a big shout out to Foot Locker as well for my double up. I greatly appreciate it. However, guys, here we have the box. As you can see, we have our traditional Air Jordan 2 box with the stripes across the top in tan and a portion of that wing logo displayed. We also have black on the bottom of the box, but as you can see on the top of the lid, we do have that Air Jordan wing logo in that darker tan, lighter tan underneath. And unfortunately, I have a big crease right here on my box, as well as I have a hole in that area. Unfortunately, not happy about that. Hey, I ain't gonna even cap, man. Picking up at City Gear, I expected it. A little bit on the ghetto side. I just gotta throw it out there. It's hardly ever that I pick up at City Gear that I have a decent box. It's like, I don't know, man. The employees love damaging the boxes, I guess, per se. Or maybe sometimes they come in that way, but the ratio is off, man. There's so many damaged boxes there, I can't say that it's coming in that way. Come on, City Gear, take better care of the boxes, please. However, on the side of our box, you can see that we have that wing shape on the lid, and we get that on the other side of the box, which I think is very dope. But we also have our side sticker, and the side sticker reads Air Jordan 2 Retro. The colorway is white, varsity red, black. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail value is $200 US. Now, I'm not gonna cap, guys. I am excited about $200 US on this purchase, considering it is an OG, and Jordan Brand likes to kind of tweak the numbers or the prices per se. When it comes to OG sneakers, I've seen some at $210, the Holiday 11, of course, $225, not an OG, but still, that's quite a bit for the same sort of Air Jordan, being that it's a retro, didn't come with any extra laces, no special box. So $200, $225, $200, $210, I'll take $200 all day. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see, we just have traditional white underneath, nothing special. Here on the inner side of the lid, we do have a lot number. And let me get my receipt out of the way. All right, flipping the tissue paper up, we have our white tissue paper, nothing special. However, inside of the box, we do get this pamphlet here, Air Jordan branding on it. Silver pamphlet with a white Jordan wing logo. We have these little black and red stripes here, and it does say Air Jordan. And I'm not gonna go over this too in depth, guys, but it does just give sort of a layout about the sneaker design. And we also have a diagram here about how the sneaker is put together. Now, I must admit, this is pretty dope to come with this sneaker, and it's definitely something I'll be hanging on to. Kudos for that one, Jordan Brand. Keep it up. We love it. However, let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys. The almighty Air Jordan 2 Chicago OG sneaker. Very, very clean. So glad to have this one in the collection. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right, my first thoughts on the sneaker, looking at it in hand, I love it. Again, my most anticipated pickup of 2022, so glad to have this in the collection. Let's go ahead and go over it in depth here, starting with the outsole. As you can see, we do get white on our outsole in rubber. We also get a hint of red here in the rear. And on up to our midsole here, we get a black midsole in that foam. Very, very nice contrast. Black on the midsole, just contrasting with the upper. And this white section here on the outsole, very clean. Now, in terms of the upper, we have primarily an all leather upper. We have some nice grain leather here going around this mud guard. And then here on this mid panel, we do get this textured, almost reptilian type of textured leather here. Very, very clean. Now, I'm not gonna cap, guys, the leather on the Air Jordan 2 is pretty stiff. It's not Air Jordan mid leather, it's still a lot better than that, but it is a structured stiffness to the leather, nothing soft and plush. Just gotta throw that out there. We get more of that nice smooth grain leather here going around our toe box, perforated holes, and we have that same padded sort of leather up top here on our collar piece, very clean. We also get this cardboard Air Jordan wing tag hanging from the sneaker. Now, my elastic piece here may look a little bit different. It actually came off the shoe, so I had to kind of retie that back on. And I'm pretty sure that's not a factory tie, but hey, it is what it is. Taking a look at our upper eyelets here, we do have these rings that go around the eyelets in white, as you can see. We also have one here, and we have our plastic eyelets here in white. And I believe this carried over to the Air Jordan 3. As you can see, they do have that sort of loop look to them. Very, very clean, digging that a lot. Back up to the collar for a second, we do have a cotton or felt-like sock liner in black, very clean, giving a nice contrast to the white, as you can see that from the lateral side of the shoe. Almost forgot to mention on this tag on the back here, we do have Nike Air branding. Now here on this heel cup piece, this is in plastic, guys, white here going around the lower portion of it, as that extends up to a red area going across the top, and just that little hint of red blends so well with that rear portion of the outsole, giving it that Chicago Bull sort of vibe, just in a subtle way, which is perfect for the sneaker for me. However, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we have a similar look as we had on the lateral side. Very, very basic. Again, no Nike Swoosh on this one. Plain, clean, simple, digging it a lot, moving along. All right, and taking a look at the shoe from the top down, guys, you can see that white on our outsole, black on our midsole, white grain leather going around our toe cap or mud guard, as well as we get that same look here on our toe box with the perforated holes, white leather on our eye stay, black flat standard laces in place, no additional laces with this one. Unfortunately, I think white and red would have been great to go with this sneaker, but it is what it is. White grain leather going up our tongue with perforated holes as well. And on up to the top of the tongue, we have that infamous wing logo. And guys, that is rubber. It's almost like an eraser feel. Very, very nice and premium quality in my opinion. But a red wing logo with black Air Jordan text and accents, very clean. Digging the tongue a lot. Can't fail to mention here, we do have some black piping as well in nylon, which is a little surprising considering the sock liner is felt. Hey, I'm taking that nylon nylon all day. It's gonna snag less easy and it's gonna be more durable. All right guys, taking a look at the shoe from the rear, as you can see that red on our outsole, black midsole, white and red plastic going up the back on our heel cup. We get this almost vented looking texture here, or rigid looking texture, very nice, something that is significant about the Air Jordan 2. As you can see that from the side view, I love how that looks. Very, very clean for the heel cup. There's some black leather here on the upper portion with a nice debossed Nike branding in that rectangular box, and that is very shiny, guys. Just to move it around, maybe you can see the shine. Very, very clean. Such an OG iconic look from the rear of the sneaker. Digging it a lot, moving along. All right, now onto the interior of the shoe. Again, we have that felt-like cotton sock liner in black. I guess we do actually have that on the back of the tongue, just not on this piping area going around the tongue, as this is in nylon. We also get some tissue paper stuff inside, but a little tough to see inside of there, guys. We do get a black sock liner with white Nike Air branding inside, just painted on top, and we also have our size sticker, as well as we have our size tag on the side wall. But that pretty much wraps it up for the interior. Very clean for the interior. OG, love it a lot. Moving along. All right, last but not least, onto the outsole of the shoe. Primarily white on the forefront portion of the outsole, extending to the mid-range section. We also get some red traction hits here on the forefront, and we also get that red wrapping around the rear. Black in the center with Nike branding debossed on there. Very clean and very small at the top of the black section. We do have our size on the shoe, size 10 for me on this one. But yeah, man, definitely OG vibes with this outsole. You do want to put your sole protectors on these, as this will get dirty if you care about keeping your outsoles clean. However, very clean for the outsole. Moving along. All right, guys, and once again, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 2 Chicago OG sneaker. Very, very clean. So glad to have this one in the collection. Now, comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about this sneaker after seeing it here on the channel. Are you feeling it or are you not? Did you go after this one? It was a must cop for you. You didn't care too much. You don't like twos. All of that good stuff, guys. Comment below. As you know, I'm always in the comments responding. So, guys, this sneaker did release today in terms of when I'm shooting this video. Hopefully, I get it up same day. But I did notice it was sitting on Sneakerz app for quite some time. Larger sizes, the mid-range sizes sold out fairly quick, but a lot of the smaller sizes were still sitting out there when I last checked. I believe on a lot of the other retail sites, the sneakers did sell out. So it seems like it was plenty enough for people to maybe get their hands on a pair, but maybe not to double back and get multiple pairs, unless you got lucky on raffle. So I would say if you do want to cop this one, go ahead and do it now. I believe prices may shoot up down the line. A lot of people are predicting this sneaker won't have high resale, but it is an OG, it is a 2, and it seems like people are gravitating more towards the 2 this year than they ever have. So you never know when the next hype wave is going to come through. You don't know which silhouette that's going to be, and so you just don't know which silhouette is going to take off next. So hey, what if the 2 is it? If you like it, cop what you like, forget the hype. Y'all know the model over here on the channel. However, guys, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, when you get a chance, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakers, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. I'll also have that linked in the description below. However, guys, I do want to thank you as always for tuning in and rocking with your boy. As you know, I rock with you guys 1000%. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.